If anyone wants, they can use an extra D10 from my Song of Rest, like I just did. Oh, we're getting there, guys.
Well, you did your
Who's boy?
10d6 too, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I did.
All
Oh,
right.
Wisp was very hurt.
Oh,
I was very hurt. I'm still getting there.
yeah. Wisp tried to Wisp tried to help and ended up getting surrounded.
Listen. So Bob, I tried my hardest.
I know you did. You just fell right into the
Tried
trap.
so hard.
So while you guys are finishing up with your short rest, and whoever needs to
Son
do
of a
hit
bitch.
dice, if you guys remember, you ended up at a town where basically got attacked and destroyed by a some type of golem construct looking thing. You guys quickly dispatched of it. The town guard came over and thanked you and kind of gave you a little briefing that this has been happening more often. You guys started asking around town to figure out. Well, he offered a reward that you guys, Accra took and accepted for you guys essentially.
What?
And then you guys started asking around town looking for old people.
As one does.
And you ended up finding information at the library and elsewhere that kind of led you to a path. You actually found a map that led you straight to what you guys thought was the tower. You followed the path and you found another adventuring party who was tried to make a deal with you guys to go on and search. All that they wanted was whatever library that you might find inside of this tower.
And we didn't want the library.
There was some discussions. You guys were somewhat close to making a deal, and after all the questioning and all the things that was going on, the deal was retracted. So you guys kind of cautiously moved on.
We threw a bench bet.
They threw the better. They decided
apparently
that was murder.
Apparently, you, not unbeknownst to you guys, you were being followed very, very well. And you guys kind of tried to hide your tracks, do everything you could to make, delay that party because you figured that they were coming in after you guys or, heading the same spot. And you didn't trust them. So you did everything you could to hide the path, hide your way. And like I said, unfortunately, there was one of them closely watching you guys, and you guys weren't able to notice them. And took a long rest, found a cave that had a strange elevator thing in it. Quickly, you figured out how to use it. You used it, and apparently, that party had overnight tampered with it and made it so it would fall. Then you guys had a battle with them, and
did not end well for them.
Yeah, it was an interesting battle. Langlock died, all right, but Wisp was able to bring him back, and all was good. And here you guys are now at the bottom of this extremely tall hole in the ceiling, which presumably goes up to the base of the tower. You guys just got done with your short rest. You guys just got done getting a bunch of bear hugs from a spiritual bear, and you are trying to figure out how to venture up to the tower now.
So, I remember when we first kind of ran into these motherfuckers. They were talking about did they have like a map or something written down that was leading them to the tower, but it was vague or something. Like they were referring to like a visual aid. Is that visual aid on any of their persons?
Let me just refresh.
It might have been a letter or something. I don't know.
I think it was a map.
It was a map.
So I don't know what. Oh,
Yeah. So you guys did find a map of the area on, and it was very similar to yours. The only difference is yours showed the exact path, whereas theirs just had like different markings and different things that they searched and different paths that they searched throughout the mountains here.
Okay.
they've been out here
So-
for like weeks.
Yeah, they've been looking for a while.
That's why he
Um,
was pissed because we found it as soon as we got out there. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yo, this is right here. This is what you've been looking for.
Pretty much.
What they should have did was just take the elevator up because then we wouldn't have been able to go up.
Well, that's
This
what
is
you
the
guys
one
gotta
that,
figure out how to do now.
Well, yeah. Now nobody can be happy.
Well, so I'm thinking they fucked it up, but like, wouldn't they want to take the elevator up once they finished killing us? So like, it has to be fixable, right?
As you say that and you look around, you see that there's pieces of bronze and there's no solid bronze plate or anything. I mean, yeah, it could be fixable eventually.
If we had our
We all took a short rest so everyone can get back those 21 temp HP.
Really? Ooh.
It refreshes after a shorter long rest.
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
I enjoy this. This
Yeah.
this sparks pleasure.
Yeah, the elevator
It's the
could be
21.
Yeah, 21.
everybody.
Cool.
Okay,
The elevator
so
could be fixed, but it's going to take a while, and you need
and
the
we
right.
we don't
people.
exactly have a blacksmith or anyone like that with us that would know how to.
Someone proficient with tinkerer's tools.
No, someone with the knowledge in general.
Or even just that.
We could all fly down, right?
Up.
You want to
We
go
all-
up? You're trying to go up.
Yeah, we're all
Oh
trying
yeah,
to-
I can fly up.
Yeah, I could cast fly at a higher level, or just exchange some spell slots around and cast it at a regular level. I'll do
can
that.
Cast polymorph onto someone, and then I can cast fly on myself, or
Yeah.
Or
I
you
can
can
turn
just
into
No,
a
are they
giant
both concentration?
eagle and carry someone.
fly is concentration and polymorph is concentration.
Mhm.
I could turn into a giant eagle and carry someone.
I could just cast fly on myself and
I could
probably carry.
P3.
What do the walls of the upward tunnel thing? What are they? Are they smooth? Or are they rock?
They're smooth, but it does look like you could attempt to climb them if you'd like.
I have a potion of climbing.
Ooh.
I have a climb speed.
How high is it?
It's a good 200 to 250 feet up.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not climbing up there.
Okay, hold on. I'm swapping things around at the moment. So
Bob's like, I bet
With-
you won't want to climb up there though.
How are you? What are you using? Sorcery points?
Yeah, I'm using sorcery points.
Okay. That's what I
So-
thought when you said it. I just wanted to make sure.
I'm giving myself sorcery points and then adding it to different areas.
You guys would remember that there was a bunch of different paths that you could have taken that potentially could have led up to the base as well. And then outside there was another like cliff that you could have climbed to get to the top of it.
Yeah,
could
you want to
climb a
climb
cliff.
outside or inside?
The
Hmm.
cliff would be a little easier. Both of which would take you quite some time.
This-
But you could attempt it.
The
Bob, really quickly though, before we would leave, I'd want to cut the finger off of whoever killed me and pocket it.
Fair enough. Easy.
Grandpa. His skull is fried from the inside out.
Oh, I don't care about his skull. I want his finger.
I know. I just want you to appreciate my work. God.
I appreciate your work, but finger.
Listen, just wait till I get Psychic Scream and I explode people's heads. That's gonna be
Grr.
pretty.
I can't wait till I get to talk people dead and say Avada Kedavra and kill them all. That's all I
Dude.
wanted. Thank you.
It's not quite it's finished, but there's like handholds and stuff you can climb up.
I could twin cast fly, so we could have one more person flying than normal, and then Langlock could also cast fly, so that's 3 people flying. Bandon could either polymorph or something like that, and then Zeph can just use his levitation while we carry him up, and someone can carry Key3.
Wisp promises not to hurt me. I can carry her as a bird. Some birds
Let's
don't get
do
along too well.
it.
I literally have a hawk friend on my shoulder.
I was assuming what we would do is that I would twin cast fly on myself and Wisp, then you cast fly on yourself. Bandon gets some sort of flying from either a shape change or polymorphing himself. Then Zeph uses levitate, and Key3 is the lightest out of us, so someone can just carry Key3.
Yeah, I would rather just use polymorph. That way I don't have to use my last 3rd level spell slot.
But polymorph is a higher. What?
Rather you have 1 4th level and 1 3rd level than no 3rd level and 2 4th level.
It's fair, I guess, but
But
So
you
how
can
many spell
use
slots do you have?
the 3rd level spells at 4th level.
No, I
I have-
can,
You could always.
Yeah.
but Langlock also just likes turning into eagles
Hey, I have a question.
and being.
Did you do
animal
your
friends with
arcane
Bandon.
recovery?
That's what I was gonna ask. Did you do your arcane recovery?
To be honest with you, I've been forgetting about arcane recovery most of this campaign.
You
I
can do
mean,
it.
you
can
also
do it right
you
now.
also get like HP points back when you defeat a person from your necromancy.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. I saw it.
I know I get
in the
temporary
handbook.
hit points.
I don't remember how, but I saw it.
I think it's got to be.
I would look it up, but they've
spell.
took it away from me, so I can't look
Yeah.
at it.
I think it's
It
got to
would-
be necromancy spell that he uses.
Is it? You need a necromancy spell. We're gonna find you one, Langlock.
Okay, so I get 8 levels or 7 levels of spell slots, and I'm really contemplating just to. Oh, does it have to be a certain level or?
no, if I remember right, it's just you get spells equal to half your current level. Something
Eh.
like that. And it's nothing over 5th.
Nothing over 5th. Drats.
Let me look at this. Well, I'll help you out here. Arcane recovery, you can choose.
6,
None
okay.
lower than none of them can be 6th or higher, so it has to be
Yeah.
5th or lower. So you
and it's
also-
rounded up. So if you're technically you're 15 now. You're since you're technically a level 15, I'll allow you to do 8.
So
No,
you
thanks,
get
Bob.
So you get like 8 levels essentially that you can shift between.
Yeah.
So you could get back 2 level 3s if you wanted, and then like a level 2 or level 2 level 1s.
I'll do 2 level 3s. And I didn't use any level 1 or 2s.
Hmm.
Which I really should have, and Misty stepped away.
You could just get back like a level 4 and a level 3, and then I guess just leave that other one.
Yeah, I'll just get back 2 level 3s so I can try to keep counterspelling, because now I'm paranoid.
We've taught him, guys. If anything, we've taught him the importance of counterspell.
This is
You've
true.
known the importance of counterspells.
So what are we doing?
Don't forget.
Do we want to do the flying plan?
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Part of the reason I was asking if it was finished rock to the side is maybe I should have just asked, can can I if I were to go into Rocky Abandon, could I basically just burrow up?
You could probably on the outside of the tunnel, but you wouldn't know exactly you don't know what the top looks like. So you could try it. You're just not sure how the top is.
Would he be able to get out the top if it's finished?
Not if it's finished. No.
Oh.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I have another question, and it's also like a supposed theory. So you know there's this metal elevator, right? What if there are no stairs and you have to use the elevator the whole time?
There's only one
For
way to find
stairs,
out.
I don't know. Would gnomes build stairs in their fortress?
Mini
Yeah, what
stairs.
kind of small person would make a ton of stairs for themselves? That would suck.
Who hates themselves? Me. Fuck yeah.
I didn't know elevators were a thing until now.
They're super old
Yeah,
tinkerers. They
true.
got everything.
So, yeah, I just need to know how you guys are trying to get up. That's all.
Fast fly, and I'll give Key 3 a piggyback ride.
Yay! Like the good old days in taverns.
I'm
Can
gonna.
show you the world. I'm gonna be singing and flying up.
I have that written down because you've done that before.
So
Yes.
Wisp, I'm gonna. Well, I'm casting fly on myself. I'm just gonna pat you on the back, and now suddenly you're flying.
I will transform back into Great Airbendon.
Okay. How many key points you got left, Akra?
Key points.
Or key, you know what I meant. Sorcery.
I've got 2.
Nice. Okay.
After consuming spell slots and changing
I
them
was gonna say, 'cause-
around.
I have a
Cool.
question. Do you get to recover some of those? during
Sorcery
short
points?
rest?
No, they only recover on a long rest, but I can
Got it.
turn my spell slots into sorcery points. So basically, I can just keep on fueling my my sorcery point needs.
All right. My questions have been answered.
All right. So who? Do you remember you guys got some strange looking orb as well? Who has? that?
Oh yeah, I have it. I was gonna ask Wisp to tell me what the Orb of Voice is. Not that I know what that is. This orb, Wisp, what is it?
Voices.
I guess I'll identify it. Could we?
Alright.
Could I have identified it while I was
Yeah.
doing my?
Yeah, that's fine. So, as you you're working on identifying it, and you're kind of looking at it. Let's see. You look into it, and you can see that there's whirling, churning maelstrom, which feeds paranoia, mocks, threatens, and laughs at you. And
Rude.
basically, what you get from it is,
Mhm.
it's a magic. It's magic. It doesn't require any type of attunement. If you wield it in your offhand, you can get a +1 to attack and damage rolls.
If you what?
Okay.
If you're wielding it in an offhand
Oh.
or in any hand, it doesn't matter, I guess. But you have to be wielding it similar to a shield or holding it like a shield.
It just looks really off-putting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You-
just gonna say that about
Why
it.
don't you
as
make an
well.
Arcana check while you do your while you do that?
For the love of Christ. Okay. All right. Just give me a second. Bob makes me nervous.
With
Hold
that,
on.
oh, okay.
There you go.
know, and you look at, you're doing that identifying. You figure there's this thing seems like there should be more to it, but for some reason your identify is just not. It's not able to grasp it and reach into it. And it seems like
If I use
something's
identify at
stopping
a
you.
higher spell. Okay, so something's active stopping me. I'm like, that shit whack.
Yeah, like if you figure with identify, usually you just kind of release your senses into it, and you kind of, it's like you're communing with it. In this, you only get your senses get so far, and it's like you're clearly hitting the block like a stop.
Yeah, I kind of grimace and I hand it back to Keith and I'm like, yeah, that's what it does, but it's fucking unsettling.
Yeah, this just reeks of cursed item. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it was
Ah.
mocking me. I definitely know.
I'm gonna
Every
and it's
time
not
Bob
good
has handed me an
when-
item that wasn't the first 3 items he gave me, they've all been rather interesting.
talking
it's-
head and unpatch it and go, hey, that orb sounded like it did useful things. Do you do anything useful?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've actually I researched your entire family tree, and it seems like you were the sap.
Bless.
Ba-doom.
Oh man. Man, so what do you do when I'm not here? You've got no body to tell that joke to.
No.
Well,
Angry.
you know, if I had a body, I'd hit you so hard you'll have to unzip your pants to say hi.
Well, I mean, that
What?
makes no sense.
Upset.
You what? What was that?
That makes next to no sense.
Hey, I'm
He
curious.
doesn't know a neck.
Do you have to have a license to be as ugly as you are?
Yeah, I got it from your mother.
I wish he needed a license, you know? I do. With what he's done to himself? Mm-mm.
To patch him back up and put him back in my pocket and go, not all talking orbs, but sometimes.
You're like,
You became
Whoa.
yeah.
Did you just like disappear
Lean
into the
back or
abyss?
something.
Like,
Oh, wait. Can you hear me now?
There you
yeah.
I won't turn my head.
go. All right. So you guys, Langlock cast fly. You said
Yep, and I'm carrying
picking up
key
key
3.
And
I twin cast fly
yeah.
on myself and Wisp.
Okay. And then Bandon.
And then Bandit.
Well, I can push along Zeph.
Okay.
You can push along Zeph? Okay.
So Zeph, use your levitate ability. You haven't used that yet, right? You just used the slow floating thing.
Yeah, I just did
The
slow
slow
fall.
fall?
Yeah, slow fall.
Slow fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So you guys work your way up. You get to about the point where you were before, and you kind of shudder a little bit because you knew that you almost fell a long, far distance, and you push on. And after a little while, you come to the opening.
Where?
Let me know when you're loaded.
It's just a black screen.
Oh, yeah, I can't see anything, but it's really bless you.
God
Thank you.
bless.
I mean, that was a really pretty ping you just did.
Yeah.
It's dark in here, Bob. We can't
And the
see.
world is dark. And the moon, the only thing we can see.
Can anybody see anything?
So darling, darling.
No.
Langlock, can you see anything?
My screen is half white, half black.
So you can see a little bit, right?
Nothing in the white.
Nothing.
But
in the
yes.
way. Like nothing in front of you there. All right.
Where you just pinged. Doc.
How's that?
And the land is dark.
It is still dark.
Yep.
Yep.
You guys can't see anything there?
Still dark.
Nope.
Still dark.
Still dark.
of the dark and the black where the Bob does ping and he hides the map.
Guys, you
How's
like my
that?
Langlock
Hey!
impression?
Hey.
It sounds pretty good, right?
Oh, I see my token.
You see Wisp.
Oh no, hold on.
Is it me? I
Whoa.
can't see.
Hey,
Oh, no,
it
I
looks
see
like a
me.
mushroom.
We're good, we're good.
All
Like
right.
an
So
upside down mushroom.
who can't see? Who sees black and who doesn't see anything?
Can you ping me again?
Like shift click right there.
Okay, I can only see my head.
Yeah, I
Wisp.
can see myself.
Wisp, do you have dark vision?
I do have dark vision.
Got it. Langlock, can you see everything or no? Like that you still see the
like
same
an
thing?
upside down mushroom.
Got it. Wisp, how about you now?
Hello! I can see!
Keith, you have your goggles on, right?
Yep.
And you can see.
I changed into my aerial. I changed into airband, so I should be able to. I have dark vision. So
I'm trying to get the I'm trying to put the dynamic lighting on again.
You're
See
trying.
how it goes.
Because you guys are always asking if you're in the dark, if you're not in the dark, or what's going on. So I think this might help.
I got
might not.
30 feet of
Okay.
vision.
So
You should have
I
30
would-
feet, and then you should have another.
Well, I don't know how far the dim goes. Oh, I don't have any
Good.
dim.
You should. Did I not give it to you?
Yeah, no. I moved my character over so I could see it better, and it just stops right here.
Oh yeah, there's no. I don't see any dim.
There's
Keith,
a
you don't
hard
see.
stop.
Huh? That's weird. Not sure why it's not working. That's all right. We'll just do this. 60 save. How about now, Wisp?
Okay, I think it should be good. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming it goes up to 60 because
Up to
this
60,
room
yeah.
isn't that big.
yeah,
Yeah.
hit me up with that dark vision, Bob. I'm gonna cast a spell on myself.
All right.
The dragon can't see
Bannon.
in the dark, Acra.
Bannon's going away. The Great Air Bannon's coming back. There we go. Right? You're there, Bannon?
oh yes, I can see now.
So, Zeph, how are you going to see? You're the only one that can't right now.
He can see through all darkness, magical or non-magical.
No.
Oh, I thought
Pitch
that's what
black.
it was.
Yeah, pitch black. But if it's dim light, you can't see through it.
Even
So
though,
this is dim light.
No, right now I'm just trying to see.
yeah, I've already had an argument with him about this.
It's just
'cause
that's
I
the way it
personally-
reads.
Yes,
That's
you won
the
that
purpose of it.
argument.
Yeah, because personally, I would think seeing in darkness, you could see in any kind of light. But
you can see you can see in any kind of darkness, not dim light. It's different things.
which is half light, half darkness, and I can see in darkness and I can see in light. So,
Damn.
but I'm not gonna argue about this. I'm gonna go ahead and use a key point and cast dark vision on myself.
Actually, you don't really. You don't have to at this point, because it is. I guess most of it, I believe, is going to be pretty much darkness. There'll be some dim light here and there. So if you want to cast and just call it a day, that's cool. Otherwise, you can just kind of.
Yeah, I'll do
We'll play
that.
it
I'll
by
just
ear.
do it so I
Okay.
have it just in case.
Also, like, can't everyone see in dim light?
Yeah, in dim light, yes. So that's
Okay.
I'll just tell you. But now everyone's got the darkness, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys aren't here in this.
Steve Bob has
particular
brought
place
back
yet.
a huge dungeon for us today.
No, I just wanted to try to make it a little easier for when you ask if you're in darkness, you'll know now, and what the light is like for the most part.
Okay. We'll see how.
That was the idea. So
Okay.
you get up to the top of this, and you see a great granite tower that rises up at least 110 feet into the air. Chunks of quartz stone glisten in the light of an ethereal glow that seems to radiate from the tower walls itself, only to be reflected and refracted by the inlaid crystal. The top is rounded and covered with a white layer of snow, while midway up, an observation deck can be seen overlooking the north side. A large set of gates meet a stone-paved road leading to a smaller building 100 yards away, dilapidated and forgotten. Half the roof is caved in, and snow covers the ruins of wagons and tack. The rough and rocky ground is icy and treacherous, scattered with decomposing crates that were never loaded, abandoned long before a job was finished. You'd be able to appreciate the beauty of the tower if it wasn't for the biting cold and cutting winds battering against you as you approach the massive steel gates barring the entrance to the interior. You guys have winter clothes, right? Or cold weather gear?
Yep.
Good. So no one needs a Constitution saving throw. So you have the tower in front of you with the gates, right there in front of you, and you see there's an older, dilapidated building about 100 yards away from you.
I apologize if this has already
problem.
been explained. Are we outside right now?
Yes, right now you're outside.
I
Okay.
would, I was like, are we outside?
Okay.
Yep. So if you picture that, what would have happened is the elevator would have raised
So what
you.
we're seeing is not necessarily what we're seeing on this map right now.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool.
You
Good.
do see you see the gates, like these gates right here. You're
Mhm.
only about 10 to 15 feet away from kind of that's where the elevator comes up, or would have come up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And that is the entrance to the tower?
That's what it looks like. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And there's a little path off to the right that kind of leads to like a dilapidated old building about 100 yards away.
Can I just do like a general arcana check?
Sure, go for it. I mean, and what are you? You're just kind of seeing.
I want to see if I get a feel that tower is like a wizard tower.
I mean, you've seen wizard towers before. You've heard of them, read of them. A tower is a tower, if you will. It just depends on who lives there.
Did you say that one of the tower's windows?
Say that again?
Does the tower have windows?
No.
Oh.
It's completely, just flush going all the way up with an observation deck.
If I were a wizard, I wouldn't have towers in my windows in my towers either.
And then it looks like a dome on
wizard.
top. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's a tower. So it depends on the denizens of the tower of what it would be, and that this particular one would be more of a tinker type deal.
There's an observation deck?
Yeah, it looks like there's some type of deck that kind of peeks out.
Like one that we could say fly to because we're already flying?
If you would want to, sure.
Eagle Langluck, let's go see what that is. Caca.
I'm flying, but I'm just gonna still say caca. Caca, caca.
Caca, motherfuckers.
So you fly up to the observation deck, you said?
Yeah, I don't land on it. I just want to look at it.
I would suggest when we enter the tower, you check for hella traps because it's a tinkerer.
Yup.
So, it is about 60 feet up higher from where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
When you get up there, make a perception check.
18.
Can I check too? Because I'm also up there. Cool.
And you would have advantage, I believe, as the eagle.
I'm flying. I'm not eagling. I'm like flying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Peter just called him an eagle.
Oh, I thought he did do the eagle thing. He didn't? Well, still, whatever.
No, I did the fly. I'm still flying.
Yeah.
I'm working on showing you what you see here.
Is what you see.
But you only meant well.
You do see there's a couple construct looking things that are actually patrolling this tower.
Oh.
At the observation deck point.
Do they see us?
Well, who's all flying up there?
I was flying along, so.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to make it.
I was just gonna be smart and let my hawk do the singing for me.
Okay.
We're the band of wandering idiots, not the band of wandering smart decision makers.
So yeah, what you see then is that you see there seems to be
I resemble that.
A few different creatures that are doing patrol. They're looking around. Let's see. They were paying attention. It's their idea. They're there to watch for things.
Unusual things.
And you guys, yeah, I mean, you weren't going stealthy at all, and they kind of look at you, and they see you kind of flying up.
Abort.
They're just watching you.
Is there
Oh,
the ledge that they're on? Is there like a guardrail, or is it just sort of like open space?
No, there'd be like a little rail, a little protection, so you don't
Like a
fall
little
over.
rail because it's for gnomes.
Is there a door that leads into the thing from there?
So
or-
yeah, what you see is you see two stairs, a stair here and a stair here that looks like they go down into the place, and you see a little gate up here. I'm
Where?
clicking. I'm realizing I didn't shift click you over. So
Oh man, good darkness.
damn it. Hold on.
It's okay, Bob.
Love you, Bob.
Hey, I saw something.
So
Hey, I
just
see
to make
something.
it easier, you'll see like stairs like this going down. Okay. And there's one on this side as well.
Booty count.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make this easier for now. There. So that's what you guys see.
It goes all the way around?
Yeah, it goes all the way around.
Bob, you put me in like a corridor. I can't see anything.
You should be able to see now though, because I turned the dynamic lighting off. So if I shift click it, you see everything.
No.
Ooh, what the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah, now I see nothing.
I see nothing. I don't even see where we were before.
Let me refresh this.
It's one big tower.
I'm just turning it off because it's pissing me off now.
Man, they're one big old feature item, and it's like poopy flavored lollipops.
It doesn't have to work. So what can you guys see if I shift click you over to here? Can you guys see anything?
I didn't even see you shift
No.
click.
I didn't get shift clicked.
Come
Well,
on. Oh,
Hi, Boberico.
There.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Nope.
Nothing.
No shift clicking happened.
Area shift nor a click.
What do you guys currently see then?
I see
Black
my black and
darkness.
white.
I can scroll around the tower, but like I have a weird shape that is like in the corner of my screen of darkness.
Yeah, that's what I had as well. I think you're gonna have to refresh. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Try to
Alright.
refresh and see what happens. Because that's what happened to me. So that's why I just turned dynamic lighting off. Because fuck it.
It's been brought to you by.
By shit that doesn't work.
We should have a sponsor.
Oh, now I see everything.
Sponsor this.
You can see.
I can fight.
All right. Let me know when you guys are all back, and I'll shift click you in.
On the 104th day.
Or should I rephrase that to say, Key 3, let me know when you're.
I
Yep.
want you to know Okay. Okay, I see it now.
Shift click me as well, Mr. Bob.
Or Iron Man dude.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't see anything, and then it loaded in. Oh, never mind.
All right.
Hold on, I'm just gonna fully reload this page.
I zoomed all the way out to see what I could see.
Yeah.
Like
So you
we're
should
still
see-
rolling with the Lost Mine of Phandelver front page.
Mhm.
I am loaded.
Okay. So you
I'm
should see
still
that little upside down, mushroom thing. And then you should see like a little outside circular thing with 4 creatures
Yours
on
is
it.
upside down. Oh, it is upside down. Look at that.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Here I am.
So anyone that flew up there, that's kind of what you guys noticed. 2 sets of stairs here, and you see some gates that look like they lead into the tower here.
Oh, this is a starting spot.
What's that?